I have been up to a lot this week, and several weeks. For the majority of several said weeks, in fact. And before I start, if you're not interested in an update video, that's fine. Have a nice day. I'll see you in another video. If you are, then okay. I have some notes. I'm going to go through them. This shouldn't be very long. I'm just going to basically tell you where I've been, what I've been up to, what I'd like to do, and what I'm planning for the future. So, quick update on me and myself and what has happened. I finished Sandland, if you couldn't tell. I uploaded the first impressions and review of that on my channel, which you can see here. And that was also streamed on my Twitch, which you can see, which I always link in the descriptions and the tackle and all that jazz. I started my full-time job, which I've been doing for the past, I think, 3 to 4 weeks now. That's been gobbling up the majority of my time. I apologize for that. It's been great for me financially, but it's also been terrible because all my other content making has had to take a bit of a nosedive. But I'm looking into sorting that out. Apologies. I've still been trying to do other things to let you all know that I'm around and kicking. Anyway, I've been growing my beard for a future gig. It's mostly just a bit of entertainment fun and all that. And there was a trailer for an animation that I'm involved in that released. It's a trailer, as mentioned. It's from a friend of mine that does animation. And for now, they want to chuck their film into film festivals. I believe it's like a short episode to a series that they want to do. And yeah, for now, it's in film festivals. But when it's properly released, I will be sure to cover it and tell you where you can get it. But otherwise, I can link the trailer to that. I've already been showing it around on my Twitter and stuff. But if you want to see it, I will link it. In regards to that, yes, I also did my YouTube and Twitch trailers, which, again, are on the channel, so you can see that. And the Twitch one is also on the Twitchy. It's mostly there for people who are new to the channel. And I thought it'd be kind of cute to leave up for other people to watch still, because it has, you know, cutesy little snippets of past things that I've done. I thought that'd be fun to just kind of show off to people. Some funny little ha-has or remind people of other things that they can see. In regards to updates on current stuff, live streams, game sessions, that sort of jazz, I have changed my scheduling. So, my streams will now be 10 p.m. every Friday instead of 10 a.m. every Friday, Sydney Australian time. Again, Sydney Australian time, 10 p.m. So, for Americans, that's probably going to be very early in the morning for you now. And I'm very sorry if that is a bummer and if you can't make it. No offense is taken, and I'm sorry. I've just tried to accommodate where I can. And my normal game sessions that I typically do on Discord, which I link out on my Twitter and Patreon and YouTube and stuff like that when they're going on, that is every Saturday, 10 a.m. Sydney Australian time. That part hasn't changed. That's still the same. Those will occur provided I am not sick, busy, or dead. What I generally say in all my videos. Whichever one comes first at the end of the day, am I right? Anyway, so I think I'm up to date there. I have 1 hour at least a week dedicated to editing and uploading and getting content together. I know that this is not that much time, but I also don't have that much time within my work week now, unfortunately, because it's pretty much when I get home, I have 4 hours to myself before I have to go to sleep and then get up for work the next day. And when you factor in, you know, laundry, dinner, getting ready for the next day, any life things that come up that you need to do, 4 hours can just go by. But I'm trying to dedicate at least 1 hour a week. So then that way, you know, I can fit in 1 hour somewhere, you know. But I want to try and increase that the more and more I get used to this schedule. Anyway, what am I planning for the future? I have been messing around with green screens and stuff like that, and just seeing what other kind of shenanigans I can do in regards to new stuff. I have been looking over past footage that I haven't been able to upload yet, and I wouldn't mind getting back into the Overwatch clips and stuff. I still have lots of Ramati Spaghetti stuff that I haven't finished yet. I plan, or I would like to start a new kind of series. I've kind of dabbled in this sort of thing before. I don't really have a proper name for it yet, but for now I'm going to call it Aussie Dubs, where I take games or films or franchises that I like, whether or not they have an English dub or not, and just give my own little spin on it, sort of thing. It's be kind of like a cross between an audition or an impression video, and it's just sort of my abridged take on it. And the best example that I can give you is something like Cult of the Lamb, a game that doesn't have any actual voice acting in it, unless you count as voice acting, and in that case, well, I'm screwed. And then just kind of giving the characters their own sorts of voices and just seeing what it would kind of be like. I also plan to continue streaming, as mentioned, once a week, unless life creeps in or I get too tired, because it's going to be on a Friday, so that's going to be right after work, basically. And that would be once a week, as mentioned, and I'm going to try and go for the 3-hour mark. I feel like that's safe. I want to invest more in my sound equipment, upgrade the booth a bit more and all that, make it all nice and pretty, but I got to work within my boundaries of finances and stuff like that. But I've got some things I'm eyeing up. And if I can squish it in somewhere, I would like to work on more cosplay stuff. And if I do more on costumes, then that is something that I would also show off on the channel and stuff like that. For example, there's a bit of a Nintendo event coming up here in Australia, but it's a bit tricky to get into. But if I do, then I will maybe vlog or talk about it. Other than that, pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Other than that, thank you, peeps, that you've been showing me all this patience and all that. I appreciate everyone. Again, I'll be doing my Discord game sessions and Twitches, my streams and all that. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'll see what else I can do in the near future. Take care. Ta-ta. Bye-bye for now.